Hello and welcome. In this video, we will talk about Libra women and their hidden traits. This video is A2 level English, and it is good for basic listening practice. Today, we will also see famous Libra women in each section. At the end of the video, please write in the comments how many famous women you recognized. We work very hard on this channel, but our subscriber number is still low. If you support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing, it really motivates us. Thank you, and let's begin.
Trait 1. She always tries to be fair. A Libra woman always tries to be fair in her life. She thinks a lot before she makes a decision, because she wants everyone to feel good and respected. She does not like fights or strong arguments. When two people have a problem, she wants to listen to both sides carefully. For her, fairness means understanding, not judging too fast. In daily life, this can be seen at work, with friends, or in family situations. She often becomes the person who calms others down. People may come to her and ask for advice because she sounds reasonable and calm. She usually uses polite words and a soft tone when she speaks. This makes others trust her easily. However, always trying to be fair can sometimes be difficult for her. She may feel tired because she thinks too much about what is right or wrong. Sometimes she waits too long before making a choice, because she is afraid of being unfair. For example, if she must choose between two friends, she may feel stressed and unhappy. She does not want to hurt anyone. In relationships, a Libra woman wants balance and equality. She expects both people to give the same effort and respect. If she feels that one side is giving more than the other, she becomes uncomfortable. She may not say it directly at first, but she feels it deeply. At work, she prefers teamwork instead of competition. She likes when everyone has a voice and feels included. Because of this, she can be a good team member or manager. But sometimes people think she is slow or unsure because they do not see how much she is thinking inside. In truth, she is not weak, she is careful. Being fair is very important to her identity. It is not just a habit, it is part of who she is. When a Libra woman feels that a situation is balanced and fair, she feels calm and confident. When it is not, she feels uneasy and restless. This is why fairness is one of the strongest and most hidden traits of a Libra woman. Trait 2. She avoids conflict but feels it deeply. A Libra woman does not like conflict, but this does not mean she does not feel it. When there is tension or a problem, her first instinct is to keep the peace. She often smiles, stays calm, and tries to change the topic. Outside, she looks relaxed and easygoing. Inside, however, her mind is very active. She thinks again and again about what was said and what could go wrong. She does not enjoy loud arguments or emotional pressure. If people raise their voices, she may become quiet or leave the room. This is her way of protecting herself. She prefers harmony because chaos makes her feel unsafe. In relationships, she may forgive quickly on the surface, but she remembers how a conflict made her feel. She does not always express her anger directly. Instead, she carries it inside and tries to understand it alone. This can sometimes cause stress because she hides her true feelings to keep balance. Friends may think she is fine, but she is still processing everything in her mind. At work, she avoids office drama and gossip. She wants a calm environment where people respect each other. If conflict continues for a long time, she may slowly pull away. She does not do this to punish others, but to find peace again. This trait makes her gentle and diplomatic, but it can also make her tired. Always keeping the peace is not easy. A Libra woman feels conflict deeply, even when she does not show it. Learning to express her feelings slowly and safely is important for her emotional health. When she finds this balance, she becomes stronger and more confident. Avoiding conflict is not weakness for her. It is a careful choice to protect harmony and inner peace. Trait 3. She thinks a lot before making decisions. A Libra woman thinks a lot before she makes a decision. Even small choices can take time for her. She does not decide quickly because she wants the best and most balanced result. In her mind, she looks at many sides of a situation. She asks herself what is right, what is fair, and what will make everyone feel comfortable. Because of this, people sometimes think she is slow or unsure. In reality, she is careful and thoughtful. She does not like regret, so she prefers to think first and act later. In daily life, this can be seen in simple things like choosing clothes, planning a trip, or making plans with friends. She may change her mind a few times before she feels ready. In relationships, this trait becomes even stronger. She does not rush into love. She wants to be sure about her feelings and the other person's intentions. She asks many questions inside her mind, even if she does not say them out loud. At work, she is good at analyzing options and finding fair solutions. She listens carefully and weighs every idea. This makes her a good problem solver in teams. However, too much thinking can also make her tired. Sometimes she feels pressure because she wants to make the perfect choice. When decisions come too fast, she may feel stressed or anxious. Learning to trust herself is important for her growth. When she feels balanced and confident, her decision-making becomes smoother. Thinking before acting is not a weakness for a Libra woman. It is one of her strongest and most defining traits. Trait 4. She needs emotional balance in relationships. A Libra woman needs emotional balance in her relationships. For her, love is not only about passion or romance. It is also about equality, respect, and calm communication. She wants both people to give and receive in the same way. If she feels that she is giving more than the other person, she becomes uncomfortable. She may not complain loudly, but she feels this imbalance very deeply. In a healthy relationship, she feels safe, relaxed, and valued. She likes gentle conversations and emotional harmony. Drama and constant tension make her feel tired. She may stay in a relationship longer than she should just to avoid breaking the balance. This does not mean she is weak. It means she believes in peace and connection. A Libra woman often tries to understand her partner's feelings, even when her own needs are not met. Over time, this can create emotional pressure. She needs a partner who notices her effort and gives the same care back. When balance is present, she becomes loving, supportive, and loyal. She enjoys sharing ideas, feelings, and daily moments. When balance is missing, she slowly loses energy and joy. Emotional balance is not a luxury for her. It is a necessity. When her heart feels balanced, she shines. When it does not, she feels lost and unsure. This is why emotional balance is one of the most important traits of a Libra woman. Trait 5. She seeks approval but hides this need. A Libra woman often seeks approval, but she does not show this clearly. She wants to be liked, respected, and accepted by the people around her. This need comes from her desire for harmony, not from insecurity alone. She feels happy when others are pleased and comfortable. Because of this, she pays attention to her words, her behavior, and even her tone of voice. She tries not to hurt anyone. In social situations, she often adjusts herself to the group. She may agree more than she truly wants to, just to keep peace. Inside, she still has her own opinions, but she does not always express them. In relationships, she wants to feel appreciated. Small compliments and kind words mean a lot to her. When she does not receive feedback or emotional response, she may feel unsure about her place. She rarely asks directly for validation. Instead, she waits and observes. At work, she likes recognition for her effort, even if she does not talk about it. When her work is ignored, she may feel unmotivated. This trait can sometimes make her put others first and herself second. Over time, this can create emotional fatigue. Learning to value her own voice is important for her. When she feels appreciated and respected, she becomes confident and calm. Wanting approval is not a flaw for a Libra woman. It is part of her need for balance, connection, and emotional safety. Trait 6. She feels guilty even when she does nothing wrong. A Libra woman can feel guilty even when she does nothing wrong. This is a hidden trait that many people do not notice. She often thinks about how her actions affect others. If someone around her feels sad, upset, or uncomfortable, she may blame herself. Even if the problem is not her fault, she asks herself, did I say something wrong? Or could I do more? This happens because she wants peace and emotional balance. She does not like conflict, and she wants everyone to feel okay. Sometimes she apologizes too quickly, just to stop tension. She may say sorry, even when she should not. In relationships, this trait becomes stronger. If her partner is distant or quiet, she thinks it is because of her. At work, if a team project fails, she feels responsible, even if she did her part well. This constant emotional responsibility can be tiring. She carries feelings that are not hers to carry. From the outside, she looks calm and kind. Inside, her mind is busy with worry and self-questioning. This trait is rarely talked about, but it shapes many of her decisions. When a Libra woman learns that not everything is her responsibility, she becomes lighter and more confident. Understanding this hidden guilt helps her grow emotionally. It is one of the most sensitive and misunderstood traits of a Libra woman. Trait 7. She tests people before she fully trusts them. A Libra woman does not trust people easily, but she hides this well. At first, she looks open, friendly, and warm. Many people think she trusts everyone, but this is not true. Inside, she is quietly testing people. She watches how they speak, how they act, and how they treat others. She notices small details. She remembers broken promises, changes in tone, and small signs of disrespect. She does not confront people directly. Instead, she observes and waits. If someone fails her test, she slowly pulls back. She does this calmly, without drama. In friendships, she gives chances, but not unlimited chances. In love, she takes time before opening her heart fully. She wants to feel safe and balanced. This trait comes from her fear of emotional chaos. She wants stable and fair relationships. Because of this, she prefers slow connections over fast ones. At work, she also watches people before trusting them with ideas or feelings. Once she decides someone is safe, she becomes very loyal. But if trust is broken, it is hard to rebuild. This quiet testing is a hidden strength. It protects her from emotional harm. Many people never realize they were being tested. This makes the Libra woman appear gentle, but inside she is careful and wise. Trait 8. She avoids conflict, but never forgets it. A Libra woman does not like conflict. When problems start, she often chooses silence instead of arguments. She smiles, stays calm, and changes the topic. Many people think she forgets the problem. This is not true. She remembers everything. She remembers words, looks, and moments. She keeps them quietly in her mind. She avoids conflict because she wants peace, not because she agrees. Inside, she is thinking and feeling deeply. She may forgive, but she does not forget easily. Over time, small problems can grow inside her. If the same issue happens again and again, she slowly becomes distant. She does not explode with anger. She simply steps back. This can surprise people, because they think everything was fine. For her, emotional peace is very important. She wants problems to be solved gently. If someone keeps pushing her limits, she protects herself by leaving emotionally. This trait makes her strong in a quiet way. She stays polite, but she learns. When she finally speaks, it is serious. Conflict avoidance is her shield, but memory is her weapon. This balance keeps her in control. Trait 9. She feels responsible for other people's emotions. A Libra woman often feels responsible for other people's emotions. She notices small changes in mood very quickly. A quiet voice, a short answer, or a sad look can affect her deeply. She starts thinking about what went wrong and how she can help. Even if the problem is not about her, she feels involved. She listens carefully and tries to understand everyone. She wants people to feel calm, safe, and comfortable. Because of this, she often becomes the emotional balance of a group. Friends come to her to talk, complain, or relax. She gives advice and emotional support easily. but she rarely asks for the same help. She believes she must stay strong for others. This responsibility can be tiring. She may feel emotional pressure but does not show it clearly. She keeps her feelings inside to avoid conflict. Sometimes she agrees with others, even when she feels different inside. She does this to keep peace and harmony. Over time, this can make her feel invisible or misunderstood. She may feel tired, confused, or emotionally drained. Still, she continues because she values balance so much. When she learns that other people's emotions are not her duty, she feels relief. True harmony begins when she cares for her own emotions too. Trait 10. She hides her true feelings behind a calm smile. A Libra woman often looks calm, kind, and balanced from the outside. She smiles easily and speaks softly. People think she is always fine. But inside, she feels much more than she shows. When she is sad, angry, or disappointed, she usually hides it. She does not want to disturb the peace around her. She believes showing strong emotions can create problems. So she chooses silence and a polite smile instead of honesty. This makes her look strong, but it can also make her lonely. She needs time to trust someone enough to open her heart. When she finally shares her real feelings, it is a big step for her. She wants understanding, not judgment. If people do not notice her silent pain, she feels unseen. Over time, hiding emotions can build inner tension. She may feel tired without knowing why. A Libra woman becomes stronger when she learns that calm does not mean silent. When she speaks honestly and still keeps her kindness, she finds real balance. Her smile then becomes real, not a mask.
You did a great job staying with us until the end. In this video, you listened to many hidden traits of Libra women. You practiced listening and learned new simple ideas about personality. We hope you enjoyed this video. Your support is very important for us. If you like our content, please support us by sharing the channel and telling others. At the end of the video, write in the comments how many famous women you recognized. We are working very hard, and your support gives us more motivation. Thank you for your time. Take care, keep smiling, and see you in the next video.